Well, the betting markets envision Marvin Harrison Jr. as one of the top rookies for 2024. He is, according to our friends at DraftKings, second on the list.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams is the favorite at 2-1. Marvin Harrison Jr. 6-1, plus 600 to be Offensive Rookie of the Year. There's no running back on that list. There was no running back taken in round one. Usually for me, I look for a running back that I think has a chance to be the workhorse right out of the gates because you get yards, you get touches, you get catches, you generate buzz that way. Quarterback usually is where I'll go after that. It's hard to be Rookie of the Year as receiver. It's happened, though. It's never been receiver as NFL MVP, but there have been more than a few receivers as Rookie of the Year offensively.
Yeah.
You got to get a lot of balls thrown your way.
Right.
And let me Chris, the one that stands out to me on all this is Jaden Daniels, because he's going to run and he's going to throw.
Yeah.
So he's going to have rushing stats and touchdowns, and he's going to have throwing yards and touchdowns, and it all comes together to make him, I think, if I had to pick a favorite right out of the gates, it'd be him.
Well, I mean, his skill set, certainly. I hear you there. And please leave that up if you guys don't mind that graphic, because Caleb Williams, we know he's the favorite, and then I think with the firepower he has, and I think he is NFL ready and all of that, that certainly is something that pops to me. Hey, you're J.J. McCarthy, okay? There, you love him right now. There's no love him not so far. And
not yet
until he throws that first interception. But then he's a guy I look at and go, wait, that it's about supporting cast, right? That's a big part of it. Like you talked about, the running back, the bell cow. A guy like J.J. McCarthy, those receivers, that offensive play caller, two great pass-protecting tackles on each side of him. He's a system fit. I would say watch out for him. Xavier Worthy's interesting, of course, as we know, for obvious reasons. But Marvin Harrison Jr., I understand, him being that high. That their offense is creative, right? They got Kyler Murray. They have no go-to guy. And that's another reason I think they kind of looked at Marvin Harrison Jr. is they probably feel like, hey, he's, again, NFL ready, mature. We can formulate the offense around him right away, right off the bat, and make all these plays where he's the first read. And I think that's where he's going to be. He's going to be, he's going to benefit from being that guy on their offense, let alone he's talented, and he's got the quarterback to go with it, where I could see him putting up big numbers his first year.
Back to McCarthy.
Yeah.
First, he's got to win the job. We haven't talked much about that, but maybe Sam Darnold wins the job, and maybe they are careful. We talked about the whole Jacoby Brissett, Drake May question yesterday. Was it just yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Longer than yesterday. But there's no guarantee McCarthy's going to be the week one starter. That's another ingredient to being a true offensive Rookie of the Year candidate. You got to be comfortable the guy's going to be on the field wire to wire, and that's why I err on the side of Jaden Daniels, because it's Marcus Mariota or Jaden Daniels at this point. Although, who did they draft? Did they draft another quarterback? Or they signed Sam Hartman. I think
that's what it is.
I'm
pretty sure you're right.
But it's not like he's going to beat. He's not going to beat out Jaden Daniels. I think Jaden Daniels is going to be week one starter. Caleb Williams would be the week one starter. And I laughed when you said you love him, not you love him not. Because with Kirk Cousins, he has to be living that now in Atlanta. They love me not.
Seriously.
It finally came to fruition.
Seriously. He's going to really feel that one this year. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how much they love you. If you start out 1-2 or 1-3, I bet you they love that 8 pick a lot more.
That's the thing. In Minnesota, there was never an alternative. It was we love him not, but we're kind of stuck. Now it's we love him not, put Penix in. So anyway, we've talked about that plenty, but still, it's not going to go away. That vibe is not going to go away anytime soon. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.